Hello there, Facebook fans. This is Papa Bear of 3. As you can tell, I have my teeth in. Yeah. This is the first video that I've made with me with my teeth. Been kind of insecure about it. I still don't like the way I sound because of my S's and so forth. And sometimes I'm trying to not gag myself with them either, but I'm getting used to them. Eating, that is a different ball game. I am having issues chewing. When I first got my teeth, I'm drinking. It's going down. It's like slobbering down. Now I'm starting to learn little things about how to drink. Eating, oh man, I might be one of these old saps that takes his teeth out and eat. I don't know, still practicing. Well, today the kids are back in school. Spring break is over with. I love my Cubs. I love them. I love them. But man, when the weather is bad, like cold and windy and even snowy a little bit, they don't go outside. They're stuck in the house all the time. And when you don't have the money to pay for gas to go somewhere, I mean, just to the city, just to the big city, it's like $10, you know. So just there and back. So we've been stuck in this house, you know, a lot. So I don't know, I'm looking at myself here in this camera. I'm not used to these teeth. I mean, I've had them for a week or so, and I like the way they look. I mean, wow, I've never had straight teeth before. As I grew up, my teeth overlapped, then I didn't take good care of them, so they were like rotting here and there, and I had to get all these teeth removed. And then I had chips here and there, and yes, I had gingivitis. So they didn't always look that great. And as I told you guys before, I mean, people like, Papa Bear, smile. I'm smiling, but I never could actually smile and be happy with what I've seen. Like right now, I'm going to smile for you. And that's not forced. I'm not forcing a smile. I mean, before, I took pictures of me forcing myself to smile. I'm like, you know, but I'm not forcing myself to smile. I'm just trying to get used to having all this stuff in my mouth. Because, I mean, before, when I didn't have this, I had like, what, 3 months no teeth? Oh man, I didn't want to tell you guys this a lot, but my depression was down. I mean, because I was like, wouldn't leave the house. When someone came over, I would like, you know, not talk, you know. But now, my self-esteem has gone back up, and I'm happy. It's just going to take some time to get used to talking with them and eating. So anyway, the Cubs are back in school. Nene Bear is with my adopted mom. It's kind of interesting. My biological mom is hanging with my adopted mom. But no, I mean, technically my adopted parents are my aunt and uncle. So technically my biological father is my adopted dad's brother. It's complicated. So I'm sitting here in this house alone. So I thought this would be the best time to take a video. Now I'm going to try to talk, and if I don't make sense, I apologize. I'm going to post this on YouTube, and then I can be able to link it, because like we all know, Facebook, you can't make a video more than 10 minutes long. So we're going to see what happens here, because I'm going to put it on YouTube, on my YouTube site. I mean, it's nothing famous. I mean, it's nothing like these major videos out there you see. This is just kind of average looking here. But I'm going to post it on there and then I'll link it up. What I want to talk about is what many, many single parents out there post about. And that is something I blogged about once too. And that's about the famous word called love. I've been single for 6 years. And do I like being single? Nah, not one bit. Do I accept being single? Yeah, I accept this. I mean, many years ago I didn't. Many years ago, I was like many of you out there. I'm thinking, am I ever going to find anybody? What's wrong with me? I mean, am I such a bad person? Do I look so ugly that people don't want to be with me? I mean, I thought about everything. I thought about, well, maybe it was my fault that these exes left me, you know. Maybe I'm the one that is to blame for all the times I've been hurt. I mean, because that's what happens usually, people. When you go through a breakup, the first thing, when it happens to you, when someone leaves you, first thing you think is it my fault? What did I do? And then, I mean, it really puts a number on you. And for years, I was that way. But I guess as you get older, you get wiser. Because now, I've been single for 6 years, and I don't really dwell on it. I mean, those days I think about it, like today. Yes, today is an example. You sit here, and when you get a lot of quiet time, or me time, or when you get time away from everybody else, your mind starts to do its thing, and it starts to think a lot. And if you deal with depression and anxiety like I do, my mind never shuts up, and it drives me crazy sometimes. But today was one of those days I'm fighting this demon of loneliness, and you know, it sucks. It does. Because no one deserves to be unhappy. No one deserves to be unloved. You all, including myself, are worth being loved. The problem is, we, for some reason, find the ones that decide to treat us like crap. And we can't help but then think it's all fault. We can't help thinking the next person is going to do the same thing to us, which makes us even more wearier. I can't say wearier, I can't speak with no one. Oh, God. So, back to what I was saying. Loneliness. Today's an example. I'm sitting here, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, it's a decent day out there. It's sunny. I look around my house, and you can tell it's ran by a man. You can tell it's a man's house. I mean, Nana's here, but you know, it's my house, it's my place, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, it's missing the woman's touch. Does that make any sense? I just sometimes miss those small things, not the big things, you know. Yeah, I mean, I miss them too, but I'm talking about just someone walking in a room and they're there, and knowing that they're there and they're part of my life and they're my partner, and that I make them happy, that they love me. I mean, just the feeling of that. Just when they look into your eyes and you see the glow and you see the importance you are to them. Kind of like your kids, you know. And the small things like the holding the hands, the hugs, even the sitting on your lap. I mean, I don't know if you women do this, but I miss when my ex-wife sat on my lap, had her arm around me when I'm watching TV or on a computer or whatever. I miss the hugs. You know, it's, oh God, don't, Papa Bear. Oh God, I'm going to get emotional. Such a small things. Knowing that somebody is there when you wake up in the morning. Knowing that there's someone there when you go to bed at night. I miss that. It's been 6 years. And I'm used to being a single father. I'm used to being this way. But it doesn't mean I don't miss being with somebody else. Many people ask me, well, why do you always sleep on the couch? Because I don't like sleeping in beds. Because I don't like the emptiness that's there. But what are you going to do, you know? I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't got time for that. I got too many things in my life going to dwell on it. But I do miss it. And, you know, what I've learned to do is to keep myself busy, of course. The more I'm busy, the less my mind thinks. You become bored or you become nothing to do, your mind starts thinking about everything. I mean, even the demons of cocaine. I mean, when I stop being busy, when I stop focusing on things, that's when these little demons in my head, they say, hey, let's fight Papa Bear. Let's try to get Papa Bear to dwell on us. You know, so I try to keep myself busy. And I try to have faith in God. Well, I don't try, I do. There ain't nothing about that. I do have faith in God. And I say this. If my life is meant to be a single father, then why not make the best of it? Why dwell on something I do not control? Don't control the past. It's back here. I can't change it. I got hurt. I got cheated on. I got abused. But then again, it's not all their fault. I'm partly to blame too. So if my exes see this video, realize, hey, I'm not blaming just you. I made mistakes too. You know, I'll be the first to stand up and say, hey, I'm not perfect. You know, I did bad things too. My ex-wife, sadly, I can say, well, it's not sadly, I'm not going to lie. This is a good thing in a way. 6 years later, I still love her. She's still in here. You know? Not like love, like I can't move on. But I still love her. I still remember the good times. I remember the bad times. And at the end, she leaving me was not just my fault. It was her fault too. But what I'm saying is, I never blamed them. I blame us both. Because it takes two to tango, people. You know, I'm not trying to say anybody out there that your man leaving you was your fault or you're partly to blame. I'm just saying from my situation, I was just as much to blame as she was. So, where was I going with this? Brain dead. We call it a brain freeze or whatever. So, you know, you get lonely, you start thinking about the past. What I learned to do is not dwell on it. I don't control it. It's back there. I sure in the heck don't want to bring it back out here. The future, there's no way I can speed it up. There's no way for me to sit here and think about, oh, poor Papa Bear, I wish I had somebody to love. Why can't someone love me? Why can't someone think I'm good looking and blah, 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 blah. What good is that going to do? Is that going to change things? Is that going to make someone open that door and come in here and say, Papa Bear, I love you? No. I mean, I don't control that. What I do control is today. So why not live in today? Why am I going to allow the past and the future to come here, get in my head, and cause me to lose focus of reality? You know, today is what's important, people. You control today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not 10 years down the road. Today. So why not focus on that? Get off your butt, take control of your life, and live it like there's no tomorrow, because sooner or later there's not going to be no tomorrow. Well, because tomorrow's here, it's today, and blah, blah, blah. But it's easier said than done, I know. Many are out there saying, Papa Bear, these are words, It's not that easy. You think I don't know? You don't think I understand about how it's not easy? I catch myself sometimes at night in tears because I just want to be loved. Because inside Papa Bear, there's still something there. I tell everybody, yeah, I'm this tough Papa Bear, cold, I don't let no one in, I got this big wall up, Yes, I do to a point. But there's still something in me. That flame is not completely out yet. Someone shows interest in me, it flickers. It flickers. It's like, yes, somebody cares about me. So there's something still in there. What I do is I surround it pretty good to protect it. Because many people have said, hey, Papa Bear, we want to get to know you. Hey, Papa Bear, we care about you. Only for them to what? Walk away. So I don't trust people that easily. But that doesn't mean I gave up on love. Because my point is, today I live for. Tomorrow, if it happens, if I find somebody, or not find somebody because I'm not looking, tomorrow, if me and her walk around the corner and we smack together and it happens and love is there, then great, so be it. I'm happy. Amen, But if it's not, I accept who I am today. I accept that I might be a single parent all my life. I accept that my kids might be grown up and out on their own, and I am alone. So what am I going to do? Am I going to sit in the house and feel sorry for myself and be this old, miserable, lonely man? Heck no. When my kids are out, all of them, I'm traveling the world. If there's nobody in my life, I am going to go to many different states in the country, see many things I've never seen before, and then I'm going to go to other countries that I've never been before. I've been stuck in the United States all my life. I've never been out of the country. I have never been to the Grand Canyon. I've never seen the Eiffel Tower. I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. There's many things I've never seen. Now, if I'm hoping before I'm old and before all of my kids are out and all, and I'm out all by myself, I'm hoping I can take my kids to see that too. But if not, I'm traveling. I'm not going to stay here and feel sorry for myself. Heck no. I enjoy my life for what it's worth. But again, it doesn't mean I don't have those days, people, like you all do. The only difference is, I've been to the bottom. I've been to where I didn't want to live no more. I've been to where I gave up. And I wanted to kill myself. Never am I getting there again. Never. Never will I put my kids through that again. Because I might not be perfect, but I know one good thing. I'm a darn good father. I'm not perfect. I raise my voice like everybody else. I sometimes might lose my cool. And yes, even me says things I regret. But I know I'm a lot better parent than my parents were. No offense, Nan and Bear. Before you had this talk and everything, the past the past. She was an unfit mother in the past. Today is different. Today she is a good grandmother, and I love her to death, you know. I forgave her, just like I forgave my dad. I'll just never forget. And my dad, you guys read the post. You know, when you go all your life without love, when you go all your life being rejected and walked out on, it kind of also it's like an inferno inside me for all the pain and hurt. The more you add on, the bigger the fire gets, you know. And the bigger hurt you are, the more depressed you are, and the less you think of yourself. I mean, many people out there tell me, Papa Bear, you are a good-looking guy. I don't see that. I'm sorry, I don't. I see a fat, old man. But I'm not dwelling on people. Don't think I'm dwelling on poor Papa Bear. I mean, there's days I'm thinking, you're looking pretty cool, Papa Bear. You know, I got teeth now, I'm a little happier. But all I know is I got to move on. I've got to focus on what means the most to me, and that is my cubs. Mitchell, Faith, and Cole. Not Chloe, people. Cole. Those are my babies. And, oh God, just thinking about them makes everything I went through in my life worthwhile. Being molested at 6 and 9, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Going through rods in your back at age 16, your dad walking out on you when you're a baby, your mom being unfit, you being shipped around from family members here and there, trying to commit suicide in the hospital, trying to commit suicide at age 16, spent 2 months in the hospital. They sent you to the state hospital, you're told you're going to be here till you're 21, you're awarded courts. You go to college, you waste it. Everything I went through in my life has led me to today. And today, I am Papa Bear of 3. And that is the best feeling of the world. The best gift anybody could give me is my babies. I might have failed them 3 years ago. I might have hit that bottom. I might have